Warning for spiritual people and helpers, this message was received by Bob Sanders in August of 2018 and is meant for those who are trying to help mankind with their spiritual journey. Originally, the Great White Brotherhood requested that this information not be made public. However, as many years have passed since this message was first received, it is time to make this message warning public. Message warning. Last night, I had a lucid dream. I was shown a picture of a couple of bus stops and a long line of people. Now, when I have a lucid dream, a part of me is looking at the dream, but at the same time, I can speak to the Great White Brotherhood, ask them what was going on, but they told me to wait till the morning and contact them, which I did. This is what they told me. We want you to imagine a sort of queue for the bus. It is a long queue and consists of 105 people all standing in a long line between two bus stops, one at each end of the queue. So, there is a bus stop, then 105 people, and then a second bus stop. There will be two buses arriving shortly that one half will mount, and then the second bus that also the remaining 52 people will mount, leaving one person alone in between the two bus stops. From Bob, 52 people are the number that can get into a London bus, which is why they told me that number. So, the bus is now full. Let us imagine that one bus is painted red and 52 people are wearing red. The second bus is painted blue, and the second group of people are wearing blue. The person who is the odd man out can be wearing any color clothes. Now the blue people go into the blue bus, which moves off. The red people will get onto the red bus, which will move off, just leaving one person still where the queue was. We paint this picture to describe an event that will happen gradually. Roughly half of the world's population will progress towards ascension, and the other half will not. The person alone represents you. Bob, not specifically you, but all people who have been selected to help and guide people towards ascension. From Bob, this means all of us that work for the Great White Brotherhood. So we want all who are helping to clearly understand that they will only be able to assist half of the world's population. This is going to cause great stress. As ascension progresses and the split between those rising and those not rising becomes greater, rather as if two buses full of people are going to destinations but in opposite directions. The reason that we chose to give you this message is that the split is going to be noticeable from now on, which means that those who have chosen not to ascend will start to see that they are left behind or going in the wrong direction. If you wish, these people are going to react with ever-increasing violence and anger, being lost and rather negative people by nature. Some of them will take the attitude that if they can have ascension and all the peace, love, and joy that comes with increased spirituality, no one should have it. So we want you to inform your team of helpers to be careful to whom they speak, to whom they reply in emails, and avoid at all costs arguments with people. They should also place a shield around themselves at all times. They should warn their families not to get involved with negative people. All this sounds very dramatic, but we wish to advise you of what is occurring. Forewarned is forearmed. At the moment, the split is not very noticeable, so those left behind are not aware of this split, but very soon now, they will realize that they are missing out on something and will start to react negatively. You must all do all you can to stay away from those sorts of people and those negative attitudes. As you people are slightly more advanced spiritually than the average people, you will be the targets of these attacks. So keep out of conflict and negative debate. Keep away from negative people. Avoid arguments of any kind. Place a protective shield around yourselves. Send prayers of healing out to this lost group, the Great White Brotherhood. That was the message I got. They used the buses and the people as a means of giving me a visual indication of what they wanted to say. So please take note of this message and warn your loved ones, if you are able and it is safe to do so, not to get involved with negative people if they can avoid it.